So what we're going to do is when we start with our shooting, the first thing we always do, we start in close. We want to make sure that when Alex is shooting, he keeps good mechanics. In other sessions that we've talked about shooting mechanics and how we go about teaching them to our athletes. It's so important that we don't progress too fast and so fast that the mechanics of the individuals start to fall apart. Alex has great shooting mechanics, so I think we're going to move along pretty quickly today. But he's going to start it just underneath the basket. Coach Garner's going to rebound for him, and all we want Alex to do, just take a normal jump shot from 2 feet. Go ahead, Alex. The big things we're going to emphasize with him are his mechanics. We want a nice fall through. We're not worried about whether the ball goes through the hoop, really. We just want him to focus on his mechanics. We want him to leave his hand up high, nice soft touch, falling through on his target. Okay. Really pointing at that top corner in the box. That's his target on any backboard shot. If things start to change a little bit in his positioning, we want him to correct those things. So he's starting to open up a little bit, so we might want him to adjust his chair because we want him to become aware of what he needs to do in a game to be successful. That's from the right side. As we mentioned, we want to do everything with balance. So we're going to move him over to the left side. Now, when we're first starting out, I really like to see our athletes begin to work on their non-dominant hand at this point, even if they can't make layups. So we're going to challenge Alex a little bit today, and we're going to say, you got to shoot with your left hand from underneath. He's only 2 feet away, so power shouldn't be a problem, but he's going to shoot with his left hand. Okay, turn your chair a little bit this way, Alex. That'll open you up. Now go ahead. So left-handed. Okay. No, that's good. Okay. Remember, this is a college-level player. So even at this level, he can be challenged. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice, Alex. Good. That's a very good-looking shot. Good, good. Okay. So we're going to start in close with layups. We'll gradually move them out a little bit farther. So I might have Alex come back out here and shoot some jump shots from just outside the key now with his right hand. Go ahead and spot up. Take some jump shots. Okay. Remember, keep your form, good mechanics, good fall through. That's better. There you go. Okay, get that nice fall through. Keep thinking about that nice fall through. That's better. There we go. Now we're getting, that's it. That's it. There you go. Good. You can see he's starting to really narrow his focus on himself, and he's worrying a lot less about making buckets, and he's thinking a lot more about how his shot needs to be, where his body is in space, where his hand is in space, where his elbow. He's starting to focus internally on himself. Okay, that's good. So we've started in close with layups. We've moved Alex outside now, and we've done some stationary shots. The next thing we want to do is we want to begin to make things more game-like. So what we might do is we might have Alex start out at the three-point line, and we're going to have him just do a little V-cut, come into that spot, and receive the ball off a pass. So he's going to start where I am. Okay? He's going to do a little V-cut like he's faking on a defender. He's going to come in to the spot he was just at, as if he was behind a screen in a game. He's going to catch a pass from Coach Garner, and he's going to take that same shot he just took, but now we're beginning to add some movements that you would see in a game. Go ahead, Alex. Little V-cut, comes in, squares, catches. Great fall through. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, what's great about this, go ahead again, Alex, is that now we've added some movement, so he has to get his balance a little bit as he comes into his shot and receives the ball. So we're starting to add some of those things Coach Garner talked about in the introduction, about adding more game-like distractions, more game-like variables that you have to deal with. Good, good, okay. So that takes us into some movement and shooting off a pass. So the next thing we got to do is let's add some defensive pressure into the game. So now what's going to happen, Alex is going to start on a spot. Coach Garner is going to take the ball. He's going to pass it to Alex, and he's going to come out, and he's just going to put a hand up in Alex's face. He's not going to try to block the shot. What he wants to do is be a distraction, the same as he would in a game. Alex is going to shoot through that distraction, and now he's going to find another spot to go to, just like you would in a game. Coach Garner's going to get the ball and go out and contest that shot too. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, we just want you to just take that shot stationary. Okay? Just catch and shoot. That's okay. We're going to go through the progression. Alex is really enthusiastic today. He's getting ahead of himself. He's kind of showing you some things we're going to move towards. Go ahead. And he's going to shoot straight through it. Good, good. Find another spot, Alex. Spot up. Okay? Good, good. He's doing a great job shooting through the distraction of that hand in his face. Shooter. This is a great step for young athletes to take. Because so many athletes in your program will be great stationary shooters. They'll be awesome in practice, but then they get a hand in their face in a game, and their skills start to break down. So this is one of the most important drills you can do to get them to be good game-like shooters. Okay, that's great. You can see Alex really started to get his rhythm, really started to concentrate on his target. He didn't notice Coach Garner running at him with a hand. Well, now we're going to add another thing. Okay, you don't always get to shoot through that hand. Sometimes that defender's closer. Now we're going to have Alex shot fake. So he's going to start out here just about 12 feet out. Coach Garner's going to pass him the ball. Coach Garner's going to come at him, and Alex is just going to do a little shot fake, let Coach Garner run past him, and then he's going to take that shot from that stationary spot. Okay. Go ahead. Shot fake. Good. Now, find a new spot, Alex. Spot up again. Another shot fake. That's okay. That's okay. Again, going back to the whole idea, you can see the distraction of having to put together the shot fake with the hand in the face, starting to challenge his shot mechanics a little bit. But that's okay. That's exactly what we want to do. We want a game-like drill that challenges him. Okay. Some things we'll start to emphasize with Alex. We want his shot fake to look exactly like his shooting motion. So we want him to get a good up, okay, and then take the shot. So Alex, when you come out with your shot fake, next time what I want you to do, I want you to start up here as coach comes, bring it down and bring it right back up. So a full motion for your shot fake, not a shake to the side, not a little shake up. A good shooting motion. It should look exactly like your shot. Okay? That's better. That's better. A lot of times, the bigger the fake, the bigger the bite from the defender. Shooter. That's better. Okay? That's good. That's good. So that gives you an idea of the one progression. Now we're going to move one step farther. Okay? You don't always get a chance to just shot fake. Sometimes what you do is that defender's opened up a lane to the basket. So we want you to know how to put the ball to the floor and go to the basket strong. A key thing is understanding which side you're going to dribble off that shot fake. So when Coach Garner comes out, say he comes out and he comes on Alex's right side, Alex has got to put the ball to the floor with his left hand and go to the basket. He's got to keep his body between the ball and the defender as he attacks the basket. That's always key in ball handling. So he's going to shot fake this time, and he's got to read Coach Garner and which side he's coming on, and he's got to go and attack the opposite side going to the basket. Shooter. Go right to the basket, all the way to the basket. He's going to do the same thing again, shot fake. Good, all the way to the basket. Good. Now, as he's doing this, we want to keep this game-like again. So you remember we had his eyes up when he was working on his basic fundamentals in dribbling? This is why. He's got to have his eyes up on the dribble. In case that defender rotates, another defender rotates over, and he has to see where to pass the ball.